And remember, if something catches your eye during the show, head to GamesRadar.com to read more about it.
I think we've covered all the bases. So let's kick things off with something really special.
I do expect to
Please
like more
welcome
games
Tamara
here.
Jokic and Gilad Baraka, who are here to deliver a very special performance of Waves from Beyond, from the soundtrack to High Water.
Future Game Show was really good last year. Like, I remember this being like one of my favorite showcases last year. So, expectations are high.
¿Dónde vamos? ¿A dónde llegamos? Si no hay rumbo ni marea.
His breath control.
Luz de luna en tu espuma nos da un poco de esperanza.
Change the title.
¿Dónde vamos? ¿A dónde llegamos?
She's singing. I missed what game this is for, but he's singing. Is Blind Bard the studio or the name of the game? I think they can announce stuff that just dropped. That's just the name of it. Yeah, no worries, Lit. Thanks for coming by. Ooh, tactical? What is this? Yo, what game is this? Tactical Combat, let's go!
Con las voces de sirenas, cuando sopla el viento más magnífico y el empuje de las olas más allá. ¿Dónde vamos? ¿A dónde llegamos? Si no hay rumbo.
Spanish is such a pretty language. Yeah, it's Spanish.
Nos da un poco de esperanza. ¿Dónde vamos? ¿A dónde llegamos? Si no hay rumbo ni marea. Luz de luna en tu espuma.
She's really good. She's really good. This game looks sick. Show me the name of the game again, please. Please. Please show me the name of the game again. High Water. I'm in.
Well, that was
Look
beautiful.
up who this
Thanks
is.
again to Tamara and Gilad.
Tamara
High Water
and
was previously
Gilad.
available on Netflix, but today we are pleased to reveal that it's coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X,
High Water,
and S,
that game
and
looks
Nintendo
really
Switch
good.
in the summer. Make sure to wishlist it on Steam.
All right, before we
That game
get to
looks
our
really
first world
good.
premiere, we've got a quick update.
During this year's Spring Showcase, we announced that the world of Future Game Show is expanding with the launch of the new FGS YouTube and TikTok channels.
And after we wrap up today, you'll be able to go
Of course
deeper
they have
into
a
selected
TikTok.
games from the show with exciting videos from the growing FGS editorial team. Search for FGS on YouTube or TikTok and look out for the channel logo you can see behind us.
See, I even
Alright,
missed their
keep this
intro,
moving
and these
ready.
hosts are
It's
already
time for our very
like some of the
first
better hosts we've
world
had.
premiere.
They're not taking this seriously, which is great.
So, why are we really doing this? I thought you hated racing.
I need to get into the city again.
Who is going to walk away with this year's City Pass? Tune in and find out. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
Okay. Ash.
How's everyone enjoying the show?
He can't be allowed to keep doing this.
Damn, this looks like a pod racing game. I mean, they're cars, but it looks like a pod racing game. Oh, the music! That's kick-ass.
Aster, what would you like to say to all your fans?
Resistor! I don't even like driving
Welcome to the
games, and
world
that
of
looks sick.
Resistor, a post-apocalyptic car PG where you build a ragtag
Car
team of
PG.
racers. It's coming soon to PC,
I'm in.
PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, so get it on your wish lists. What's next, Jerry?
Well, here we go from the post-apocalyptic to the prehistoric. It's dinosaur time.
My favorite part of the day. Let's see it.
Ah, we're still stuck on IGN. Feels bad, man. Post-apocalyptic dinosaur game. Motion blur is really bad, but damn. This is a survival game. This looks crazy. It looks really early. Like we are seeing very early concepts here. Looks cool though. What? Internet? Is this me going on? Big Sad, I'm interested in this game. What? People effing? Oh no, people are effing. Let me pull up the YouTube stream. See? Not just me. No, people are effing. It look cool. It's called Dinosaur. Wait, what does it say? What? Why is it gone? Okay, we're on YouTube now. Oh, is it streamed down on YouTube too? No. Back? Oh, it's back on Twitch. What was that game called? This is the future of gaming, someone says. That's disappointing, man. We come back to Star Trucker. What was the cool dinosaur game? Let's put dinosaur game question
No,
mark.
I think I'd kind of enjoy being stuck in an intergalactic traffic jam if the views were that good.
Right? I mean, I get the whole truck sim thing now. It looks strangely relaxing.
Someone
was the
says
first
plot
glimpse of
twist.
Star Trucker,
This
which
is still the
coming in
dinosaur game.
2024.
But now it's time to shift gears. To
That's
real
really
lives
good.
and dark fantasy. We've got a developer presentation from Hexworks, the minds behind Lords of the Fallen.
Oh, we're hitching
On
again.
behalf of Hexworks, welcome to the Lords of the Fallen gameplay showcase. Today, we're taking a closer
I'm
look
not a
at
Souls
our
enjoyer. I know
new
that's not a
dark
popular
fantasy
take.
action
I'm not a
RPG,
Soulsborne guy.
arriving this October on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Game looks sick. Enemy designs on this game are
Spiritual
crazy.
successor to the original
Not a Souls
2014
enjoyer.
release, it acts as a full reboot for the franchise, taking place in a vast, interconnected world over 1,000 years later.
Looks sick. Love the setting.
Featuring colossal boss battles, fast, challenging combat, and deep, immersive
The combat is
storytelling.
not for me.
Players will journey across two parallel realms in this expansive RPG experience. The world of the living, Axiom, and the world
I
of the
am, but
dead,
only if it's a
Umbra,
shooter.
with each featuring its own unique pathways.
It's the only
characters,
genre I can
enemies,
get good
and,
at.
of course, treasures. And while Axiom presents its own challenges, untold horrors await in its nightmarish counterpart.
The enemy and world design is
Thanks
sick.
to the Umbral Lamp, players can enter this lightless world at any time in one of two ways. When slain by the foes of Axiom, at which point you'll resurrect in the same location, albeit in Umbral, or by performing the Umbral Rift and willingly sacrificing one of your 2 lives. But the lamp holds yet more power, granting the ability to flay the soul
It's a cool
from an
mechanic.
enemy for some high damage attacks, and even manipulate the very environment of the
So you
Umbral
basically
world.
have parallel
However,
universes
the
you can
longer
jump
you
between
spend
when you
in
die.
this wraith-ridden plane, the greater number of spectral terrors that will hunt you down. But as harrowing as the Hellions of Umbral are, they pale in comparison to the game's brutal boss battles.
Yeah, and some people just think that
Towering
is
above
fun,
the
right?
ever-burning city of
Ooh.
Calrath, this gargantuan monstrosity doesn't take kindly to would-be adventurers. The demonic presence within
Nasty.
are ready to devour any and all within sight. A merciless torturer, prepared to carry out any atrocity in the name of his faith. Tancred, Master of Castigations, is the devout champion
Master
of
of
the hallowed
Castigations.
Sentinels. Though beneath the pious veil, his very own flesh conceals a truth most foul. When Harrower Dervla ventured into the deepest depths of this world to thwart the undead rising, what she discovered was so utterly horrific that she renounced her former life in commitment to a far darker oath. Pre-order Lords of the Fallen now.
Cool, it looks
Prepare
sick.
to unleash the
It's
darkness
not-
on Friday the 13th.
It's not for me.
of October.
Friday the 13th. It's a spooky game. It's a spooky game. Looks sick. Hope the combat's good for people that
Lords
like
of the
Souls
Fallen
games.
is coming to PC, PlayStation,
Not for
and
me.
Xbox on October 13th, 2023. And you can wishlist it right now. Wait, what is it, Yuri? You okay?
My spidey sense is tingling. Oh, no, wait, it's something good. It's time for another world premiere.
No, I like these hosts a lot.
Glitches, Team 17.
Hello, pigeons. Dancing pigeons? That's a big vibe shift from Lords of the Fallen.
Hello. Okay.
What is this? What is this? Instinction. Maybe, yeah. Okay, but what is this game? Is it a rhythm game? Like, I like the musicality of it, but what is it? Headbangers Rhythm Royale. It's a pigeon rhythm game.
Glitches. Team 17.
We didn't really see what the gameplay is, so. But I like the vibes.
So infectious.
Yeah. That is going to be in my head for a while, I think.
Well, I really can't complain. Watch out for Headbangers Rhythm Royale, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. So, what's next, Laura?
Oh, well, this game debuted as a world premiere in last year's Summer Showcase, and now we've got a closer look at gameplay. This is The Last Faith, which some fans are describing as a pixelated take on Bloodborne.
A hunter's
Oh, this
dream,
looks really
I'd
clean.
say.
Touché.
This looks really
A
clean.
new dawn is at hand.
I remember this game.
The secret has been snatched in the hands of the sordid. But one rises above all others.
Yeah, I remember this looking so good.
A blessed curse. The sweetness of the flame.
Trudging through the blood. Probably still will be way too hard for me.
Only the inevitable can befall them now.
But we might. I might try.
Death.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Love that just blood shield. Shit, I love that freaking Frost Wyvern thing. Yeah, The Last Faith. October. Another spooky game for a spooky season.
That was The Last
really
Faith,
cool.
a Gothic Souls-like coming to PC, PlayStation,
Gothic
Xbox,
Souls-like.
and Nintendo Switch in October 2023.
But
and you can
Metroidvania
wishlist it right
also.
now on Steam.
We're also thrilled to announce that The Last Faith will have a beta demo this
I need
summer.
water, chat, hold
If you
up.
want to check it out, register for access at thelastfaithgame.com.
Our next game is a stealth action platformer set in the wake of a climate catastrophe. Let's take a trip to the world
Is it a
of
hanging
Steel
again,
Sea.
or is it just a freeze frame? Okay, I think it's just a freeze frame.
Hello everybody, I'm Carlo Bianchi and I'm the founder and game director of Storm in a Teacup.
What?
Let
Oh,
me
Storm in a
introduce you
Teacup.
to
I thought that was the studio
a
name.
dynamic duo that will accompany you during your journey. Today we are excited to show you the gameplay reveal of Steel Seed.
Oh, it is. Look at these
Steel
environments.
Seed is a stealth action game with a deep, complex, and lore-driven story.
Look at these environments.
After a major climate catastrophe caused by humans, the AIs took control of the situation in order to find a way to preserve life. Zoe is looking for her father in an underground facility built by machines and extremely hostile toward anomalies. The environment surrounding Zoe is huge and takes heavy inspiration
Yeah, I love the
from popular
scale of
manga,
this.
movies, and anime. Zoe needs Kobe to help with exploration, environment interaction, stealth, and combat. Their bond will grow stronger the more challenges they will face together.
No, don't skip. Yeah, I'm digging this.
Facing enemies without using Kobe is extremely dangerous. The planning phase using your companion is essential. Sometimes a stealth approach in problematic scenarios is preferable, and a good execution will be highly rewarding. The environment will offer you many ways to deal
Combat
with
looks meh.
be the silent assassin.
Doesn't seem
Should you
particularly
feel more
satisfying,
aggressive,
but
or if you screw up the stealth approach, a fast-paced and tactical combat system will allow you to unleash your combat abilities on the enemies. Don't forget that
I love the
Kobe is there
vibes
to
of
help
this.
you with ranged attacks and skills. Your companion really makes the difference.
the
between
music
life and
and the environments and the scale.
death. If you still
setting.
feel underpowered, a complex skill tree system based on challenges will allow you to expand Zoe and Kobe's passive and active abilities.
That's cool.
The challenge system is designed to render the experience more dynamic and fun. Also, in dangerous times, you may require dangerous friends. Use Kobe to hack into an enemy system.
Oh, you can
to
take
make
him
it fun for
over.
you. Your new ally will create hilariously engaging combat scenarios.
That's cool.
There are many more abilities that you can unlock
That's
from
cool.
the skill tree. Choose wisely. Thanks for your time with us.
Yeah, this looks sick.
Steel Seed is a truly emotional
Steel
experience
Seed.
that will
Oh,
test
look
your
at the-
inner humanity.
Look
The
at the
game is coming to
background.
PC, Microsoft Xbox, and Sony PlayStation.
Look at the
Stay
background.
tuned.
Man, I love the scale of that.
Steel Seed is coming soon to
That looks
PC,
really cool.
PlayStation, and Xbox. Man, I gotta say, voice acting is so much easier when you're not wearing a skin-tight suit. Am I right?
Wait a second, are you telling me you wear the Spidey suit when you record?
No?
We need to talk after this. But right now, we've got a double feature focusing on Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic. Let's get into it.
Yeah, it's interesting they made the choice to just not show the hosts. Make it your new home. It's a society building game? Colonization game? Terraforming game? Distant Bloom. Looks cool and alien. Damn blob monster.
A routine mission to a peaceful planet, huh?
Bird planet.
Nothing's ever routine with this crew. But one thing's for sure. We'll deal with whatever comes our way. Together.
Okay. Looks twin sticky, maybe? Maybe it's like Hades style combat? I can't really tell.
Go! Fight! Fantastic!
I dig the tone. If there's cutscenes, I'm in. Because
Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic are coming
love
later
the
this
vibes
year.
there.
So head on over to Steam and flesh out your quickly growing wish lists.
And here's a bonus.
I'm intrigued.
Limited time demos for both games have also
Oh, cool,
been made
there's a
available
demo.
on Steam. So head on over to
So I
the
could
Future
even
Game
know
Show Steam page if you
what the
want to
game's
check
like.
them out.
Laura, en garde!
Wait, what? What's happening?
Oh, sorry, I was reading too far ahead. It's world premiere time again.
Sad we're not seeing the hosts. They're great. From the forgotten pages of history. Swashbuckling spectacle.
A challenge. I like that.
Adalia del Volador.
Come at me.
How is she doing that?
Defensing game.
Catch this.
Haha! Show me what you're doing.
Charming.
Maybe next time. Duke, stop this nonsense now. Come on, amigo.
It's illegal.
This is an ambush, Volador!
This is an ambush. Get cannoned. Yeah, that's a fun setup.
Am I the only one who's never heard of her?
Oh, here we are.
That was En Garde, a swashbuckling
Dude, these
action
guys are
adventure
great.
which is coming in the summer of 2023. Wishlist it now on Steam.
Hey, Yuri.
Yes?
When you think of the three pillars of video games, what do you see?
Okay, well, for me, it's got to be obviously big rigs, big bucks, and snow trucks.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting, but boy, do I have the trailer for you.
I'm ready.
What is this? Is this an ice trucker game? More trucking. I'm gonna be fair, trucking simulator is like actually does so well. It's not for me, but I wonder if this is actually trucking simulator though, or if it's someone trying to compete. Yeah, my friend group play it. Alaskan Road Truckers. No, it's a
Alaskan Truck
a
Simulator
competitor,
is
it
coming
seems.
to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in Q3 2023. So drop it on your wish lists now.
Now, our next game follows a scribe who's been sentenced to 30 years of writer's block. Hey, we've all been
Farming Simulator, dude.
Let's take a look at
that
the
still
book.
buckles me. When Rich talked about discovering Farming Simulator esports. The tractor bands. Interesting design for our main character. Did he just Assassin's Creed Trustful? Weird. Is this first person? Or is this just a first person cinematic? The Bookwalker. Oh, it's not first person. We saw it before, I think, right? We saw this yesterday.
That reminds
Maybe we saw
me,
this 2 days ago.
I really should return those library books I borrowed.
You really should. Those guys are coming out.
I'm pretty sure we saw gameplay and it's
The
not first
Bookwalker
person.
Thief of Tales is coming to PC,
I'm writing it down,
Xbox,
though.
and
I'm
PlayStation
curious.
on June 22nd. And you can play a free
Wow,
demo
it's-
for the
it's, like,
game on
soon.
Steam after the show.
Okay.
What does this
Here's a
game
new
look
trailer
like?
for Deceit 2, a macabre social subterfuge game built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5.
Bookwalker Thief of Tales. Oh, it actually it. No, it's not. It's top down. Wait, do you go back and forth between top down and first person?
I've been watching you.
Another crazy social streamer game. Would be fun if I had friends. Sag. There's like one good XQCE stream in here somewhere, probably.
Deceit
2, sure.
is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2023, and you can also play the beta now. And if you like, yeah, give it a wish list.
But of course, lying is only one part of our life. For some of us, anyways, maybe more. Our next game features the rest of it. It's time to check in with Paradox Tectonic, the developers of Life by You.
Hi, Future Game Show. This is King Choi, Studio Director of Marketing at Paradox Tectonic with Life by You. First off, I want to share a heartfelt thank you to the gaming community, especially the Life
His mic is
Simulation
not
players,
good.
for your overwhelming response when we first announced the game.
Actually, the
back
mic
in
might
March
be
of this
fine,
year.
but
And
the
if you're just
audio
learning
quality
about
he
us for the
submitted
very
is
first
not
time, welcome.
not good.
Life by You is designed to be one of the most moddable and open world life simulation games. Launching on PC as an early access title this September, Life by You is opening up a whole new world of creative possibilities. Be in total control of the humans that you create, the towns that you build, and the stories
Sandbox
that you
life
tell,
sim, I'm out.
driven by real language conversations. And most importantly,
Sims needs
live out
competition,
the
though,
lives and
so-
stories that you create in a world without loading screens. And oh yes, mods. We here at Paradox Tectonic are
Always
continuing
cool
to
that they're
build off the
embracing mod
DNA
support
of
immediately.
great games that
You love to
Paradox
see that.
Interactive is known for, especially when it comes to community-focused features and experiences. The creator tools, as well as editors that you'll be able to play with in our game, will allow you to get your hands on the same tools that our game team is using to actually make the game in order to make
That's
your
cool.
own UGC and mods. Just for Future Game Show 2023, here's an exclusive look at one of the jobs that your characters will be able to take on in Life by You. Here's my human, Harley, heading to her job as the barista at the Cozy Up Cafe. Harley will need to
Life
complete a
sims
set
are
of
not for
tasks
me,
as
but
part of her workday, including cleaning up displays that customers will inspect and take samples from. Head over to the YouTube channel at Life by You to learn more about the game, and make sure you subscribe to be the first to know when
We love
do
the
our
mod
weekly
support.
video drops, including feature deep dives, and also dev streams that we'll be posting in the coming weeks and months. Pre-order the game on Epic and wishlist it on
Imagine
Steam.
not paying
When you
$20,000
pre-order,
for
you'll be able to
DLC.
receive the exclusive
I
Life
know.
Begins pack, and the first 100,000 early access players will be invited to a private Discord server where you'll be able to share direct feedback to our game team to inform the roadmap and the development of the game towards full launch. We're so excited for you to get your hands on this game, and thank you so much for having us Future Game Show 2023.
Life by You is coming to Steam Early Access on September 12th, 2023, so make sure to wishlist it today.
Okay, time to switch
Yeah,
things
Lid
up
is
for
a
sec.
Sims enjoyer.
The VR showcase first appeared in our spring showcase earlier this year, and now it's back by popular demand. So, let's
Not
swing
into
over
VR
there and
games.
see
Get it?
what's new in
I
the
even have a VR headset.
Yeah.
Whippity whip. So let's see what's new in the world of virtual reality.
Whoa, this is all new. What do we do? Any ideas, Yuri?
I see a highlighted path, so I guess, like any good video game protagonist, we should follow it blindly?
Sounds smart to me. Here's our first game. A reimagining
I wouldn't buy
of
a VR
Dreamcast
headset, but
cult
someone gave me
classic
an-
that lets you play squash in
One
space.
as a gift.
Let's check in with C Smash VRS.
Peggy 3.
I occasionally put it on. The edge of space and time. Interesting to see PlayStation exclusives here too. C Smash. Sure.
PlayStation.
Be mindful of low-hanging light fixtures because C Smash VRS is coming to PSVR
I see,
2
I
later this month,
smash.
on June 23rd, 2023. If you haven't got it on your wish list
Super
already,
hot, but without
would
as
you?
many
And if
bullets.
you're not
Yeah, it is
convinced
just
by that
super hot
trailer,
with ping
you
pong.
can check out a free demo for the game on the PlayStation Store.
Next up, we have something for those of you looking for a different way to get your heart pumping. Take a look at this trailer for Madison VR.
Yeah, VR horror is, I'm out. Don't really enjoy horror to begin with. Yeah, this is a whole VR section, so. The classic woken up by a cockroach. Hey yo. What happened to his finger, like? Oh, he got dragged? Yeah, that was nasty. Got him out, like. No, someone got us an
Yikes.
Oculus Quest.
Polaroids are scary.
Sick.
now.
Actually, they got us
That
two
was
Oculus
Madison
Quests.
VR, which is coming in 2023.
Rich uncle
Look at the
moment.
elbow and knee pads. This next game lets you shred without the fear of falling. Let's see what's
So,
new
I do
for
have one,
VR
but-
Skater.
I don't know what the blue knees thing is about. It must be a thing for people that have played Madison already. I don't know. I don't get it. This was inevitable, right? I feel like this is the fastest way to make yourself motion sick on VR, though. They have a future game show logo. That's funny. Yeah, this 100% will make you sick, like. Don't know about the VR skateboarding.
Cool stickers. VR Skater is kick-flipping its way onto Pico and PSVR 2 headsets in 2023.
Now it's
Pico.
time to head over here and throw it over. to
Chat, if you
First
buy a
Contact
Pico, you
Entertainment,
can play
who
that
give us
game
the
and
lowdown
watch
on
this the
Firewall
Girl Group
Ultra,
Survival
a
Show.
tactical VR shooter coming exclusively to PSVR 2.
It's the first time Pico's been mentioned. At any gaming anything.
Hi, I'm Frank from First Contact Entertainment, and it is our pleasure to be here at the Future Game Show today. We've had our heads down for a while now working on Firewall Ultra, the next evolution of the Firewall franchise, which is coming exclusively to PlayStation VR 2. In Firewall Ultra, you'll be playing as an elite contractor tasked with either downloading or defending sensitive information. You'll be able to hop in with a squad of up to 3 other players and show off your skills across varied locations in both our PvP and PvE modes.
Cool. But I will never buy a PlayStation probably, so.
Truly deep and immersive experience that is a
Especially now that every PlayStation game comes to PC.
Eye tracking, haptics in both the controllers and headset, trigger resistance, and the power of the PlayStation 5 to create something that truly feels like a generational leap forward. We can't wait for you to enter the world of Firewall Ultra, coming exclusively to PlayStation VR 2 later this year. Now, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, I have to wait 5 years,
Firewall
but
Ultra is set to launch on
we've established a pattern of PlayStation games coming to PC
Last
now,
but
so
certainly not least, we've
now
got
I
an
will never buy a
exclusive
PlayStation.
world premiere of a new VR experience featuring a famous animated duo.
We're almost
Hold
out of
on
the
to your
VR section.
Wensleydale.
Almost escaped the VR chat.
Oh, what a wonder of a morning. The grand getaway.
Wallace and
It's a
Gromit
night bus.
VR space adventure? Question mark. Okay.
Looks cracking, Yuri. Wallace and Gromit in the Grand Getaway is coming to
Okay.
MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest Pro in 2023.
This brings
Sure.
us to the end of the VR showcase. We ran out of highlighted path anyway, so I guess we should fast travel. Does anyone see any subway signs around here? Anyone? Hello?
All right,
Okay,
well,
we're back. And I think
unsurprisingly,
I hit
wasn't
my
really
literal space
interested in
quota for today.
any of the VR stuff.
Don't forget to check GamesRadar.com and the FGS social channels for more info on all of the games from today's Future Game Show Summer Showcase, powered by
Back to
Intel.
games I can play.
Okay, time for some more trailers, Yuri?
Yeah, for sure. Let's pick back up with an exciting world premiere.
Yeah, gardening? Ooh, Daedalic. Wait. What is this game?
Where am I? Where do you think? This is Deponia. So, the nightmare's finally over. If I were you, I'd really reconsider that statement.
The giant space station crashing. Surviving Deponia. New era, same trash.
Hey, this is Penta from Daedalic Entertainment, and you just
Oh, we get
watched
more.
the reveal trailer of our upcoming
What if he's
story-driven
gonna
survival
show
game,
gameplay?
Surviving Deponia. It has been 7 years since we last
Yeah.
visited our lovely trash planet, and Elysium, the floating city, has crashed down onto its surface and turned it into a Mad Maxian nightmare. Master the environment, build your own base, and meet new as well as old friends. In Early Access 2023.
Oh, we got nothing. It's so early. All
That
they have
was
is that
Surviving
trailer at this
Deponia,
point.
A survival twist on the cult classic point-and-click series. It's coming soon, so head on over to Steam and drop it on your wish list to stay up to date.
They look pretty consistent. So.
Not as parched as the citizens of our next game, who live in a post-apocalyptic society where water has become new gold.
Hey, it's a moisture farming game. Is this a Star Wars game? Or is this a Dune game?
All you've got around you is desert. Choose to band together with others, and you've got life. Water. Civilization. To survive, you must reach out to the world outside.
Probably won't play this, but I like the tone.
The most difficult choice
I like the vibes.
is always right around the corner.
Homeseek. Cool name, cool looking game. Probably won't play it.
Homeseek is coming to PC on July 20th, 2023, so be sure to stick it on your wish list.
Okay, I don't want to alarm anyone, but I can see that we've got yet another world premiere coming up next.
Outrageous! How is this possible? How many are we up to now?
How is this
Someone
possible?
tell me in the chat while we roll the trailer, actually.
How is this possible? His art style is very Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight in the Apocalypse. Cool that you're on a bike, though. I wonder if you're on a bike the whole time. Laika? Aged Through Blood. Yeah, that game could pop off.
Always cool to define a new genre here at the Future Game Show. That was Laika, Aged Through Blood, the very first Motorvania.
Motorvania.
I'm sticking to it.
No notes. Laika, Aged Through Blood is coming to PC,
No
PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox in 2023. Next, let's hand it over to Pentapeak Studios to dig into the mechanics of their upcoming strategy game, Space Gears.
100 years in
Intrigued?
the future, Mars is at war.
Space Gears is a new strategy game.
RTS?
So in the fight and conquer Mars.
RTS?
Commander, your mechs are online and ready for battle.
Mech RTS?
The ground crew is adding the final touches to prepare for
Oh.
your arrival. This is
Oh.
your camp and home base. Collect resources and terraform Mars to build an army of mechs.
Mech RTS?
Space Gears is for strategy and MOBA fans everywhere.
Oh.
Strategy and unit controls will be key to claiming victory.
It's a Mech RTS.
Space Gears will be available
Okay.
to test play this June.
Okay.
Welcome back, Commander.
I'm an RTS enjoyer. Space Gears. Play for free. Oh?
Space Gears is coming soon to PC, but you can terraform your opinion on it by playing it for free after the show.
Nice. How about something terrifying, though? Aha. Bloober Team has sent over the brand new launch trailer for the studio's first-person horror game, Layers of Fear.
Peggy 16.
Layers of Fear. I feel like we've been seeing this for a minute, yeah? I think we saw Layers of Fear in 2021, didn't we?
Talent,
Pretty sure.
prestige, recognition. You took away what was rightfully mine. But what was stolen can be reclaimed.
Bloober.
It's been years, and yet it all still feels unreal. The memories. The nightmares.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw this in 2021.
They've never left this place.
We definitely saw it last year. It might have been PC Game Show where we saw this first.
All right. I've waited too long. It's time.
Faust. That's a bit on the nose. Light mode is pain.
What? How they?
No, this is no longer the Wholesome Games Fest. Faust is not compatible with the Wholesome Games Fest. Neither is Layers of Fear.
Darling? Is that you?
Of course, Ma. How's your book going?
I'm glad to hear your voice. But how?
It's good to have you back, writer.
No. Not again.
Interesting. What a horror reimagined is. Like an expansion? But
And I've wet my pants. That was Layers of Fear, which is coming to PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series consoles on June 15th.
yeah, or it's not for me. It looks scary.
On the co-op cartoon shooter from a talented two-person studio. Let's dive into the world of Enchanted Portals.
Yes, please.
Peggy 12.
Is this Cuphead without the cups? It is another wizard game, seemingly. I think we saw this and it is side-scrolly, I think. Yeah, lots of wizards going on. Yeah. I remember this being like, although it's not boss rushy, so it is different than Cuphead in that regard. Because it is more of a traditional side-scrolly than just a boss game. But yeah, it definitely does look very similar to Cuphead. Which is fine, Cuphead is a good game that did well, so I should expect people to try it again.
Explore a variety of animated styles when Enchanted Portals comes to PC and consoles later this year.
Okay, we've got a dark fantasy deck-building RPG up next.
Oh, card
full
game?
of procedural dungeons and branching narrative choices.
Procedural.
Let's check in with Shattered Heaven.
Okay, card games can get away with procedural a little better for me.
Is nothing but an endless hell.
I like card games. We'll see.
This ends now. Destiny. It's ours to shape.
You have no idea what you've done.
Yeah, Cuphead like.
Prove to yourself.
Shattered Heaven.
Shattered Heaven is out now on PC.
Oh, it's out?
What's up next, Yuri?
Okay, well, if I'm reading this correctly, then we're introducing the Fart Squad.
Oh, yeah. You mean the furniture
$15
arrangement
only.
and relocation technicians.
Mostly
Great
positive
house members
reviews.
to have on
Cool.
speed dial.
I will add it to my wish list, actually.
In the town of Packmore, there are those with stuff.
For fart?
And those who carry stuff away. When your stuff needs moving, it's time to call Smooth Moves.
Smooth Moves are on the move. Is this a moving game? Moving Out 2. That's about as stylized as you could make a moving game. Okay. I didn't play the first one, so. That's the same team that did the Pigeon musical game that we opened with.
Of course. I love those guys. Moving Out 2 is coming soon.
Next up, we've got our ones to watch segment, a montage of some of the coolest indie games on the horizon.
Also known as the Future Games section of the Future Game Show. Odenfall. Maybe it's Odenfall 2? I don't know. Looks chaotic. Oh yeah, we saw this yesterday. Yeah, Police Instinction. Death Ground. No, it was this, I think. Right? Maybe it's Death Ground. This is the game people thought was real.
That was our ones to watch montage. If anything caught your eye, you can find out more on these games and everything else in the show by heading to our dedicated Steam page,
That's
which
cool.
you can find by searching for Future Game Show on Steam.
A montage. But now it's time to take a look at Warhaven, Nexon's free-to-play 16 versus 16 fantasy brawler.
I'm scared because Nexon. I'm scared because Nexon. '16 vs. 16 fantasy brawler. Wow, there's like giant creatures in this. Oh, they drop you in. That guy with the shield is going. Oh, you freaking disintegrate people. If you guys want to play any Nexon game, do it quick because they're gonna turn
Warhaven
servers
is
off in
coming
like
in
one
fall
day.
2023. Be
I'm
sure to
intrigued.
wishlist it on Steam, as you'll be able to play Warhaven during Steam Next Fest later this month.
Steam. I feel like we've said that word a lot lately.
Yeah, it's like we're living in a Steam world at this point, and we're Steam bots, you know, mining and exploring, building houses for the Steam folk.
I am a Steam. Wait, what?
Steam World. I mean, that's how it's... actually, what's funny is Steam has less now than before, right? Because now, like, Epic Games exists and gets some stuff. PlayStation puts their stuff out on their own thing. But yeah, I mean, Steam has been multiplayer, or PC gaming for a long time. Now, like Epic Games Pass, or Games Pass, Epic Games Store, GOG's plugging along still.
Steam World Build is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. Make sure it's on your Steam World wish lists if you like what you saw.
Steam World.
Now, Yuri, you've heard of nightmares, right? But what about a daymare?
A daymare.
Worse somehow.
Maybe in concept, but not in our next game, which is a third-person survival horror that's nostalgic for the 90s.
A daymare.
You must be important if he brought you here instead of just killing you.
It can't be.
Some knowledge is best kept hidden from the rest of the world.
Reyes, you should stay out of this. You think you understand, but you're blind like everyone else.
It can't be too late.
Reyes, you need to get out of here right now.
Intense.
They all seem to become obsessed with the same thing.
He can't have betrayed us.
That data can't be allowed to leave here. The living and the dead have contributed with their light, or the whole world will burn.
Or the whole world will burn. Stakes. Chat, I did change the title. If you can't tell, guys, the Wholesome Games Fest is over. Daymare 1994 Sandcastle. Kind of not a scary name for a horror
Stay
game.
frosty, because Daymare is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on August 30th, 2023. So prime
That's like the least scary name for a horror game,
What's
I
next,
think.
Laura?
We're going to throw it over to Core Engage, the team behind New Cycle, a diesel punk city builder that takes place after a devastating solar flare.
We've had Solar Punk and Diesel Punk today, a fair amount. Super wholesome. I mean, visually, this looks really good. I'm not a city builder type guy. New Cycle. Looks cool, though.
That was New Cycle, which is coming to PC in Q2 2023. You know what to do, people.
We've got another world premiere now, and it also
World
features trade,
premiere.
but not in the way you think. Check it out.
This game looks like it could be at the Wholesome Games Fest.
Once upon a time, there was a happy place called Riverside. And right there was a bear called Ruffy.
Ruffy.
No one could tell why, but Ruffy had this amazing ability to swap things. Yeah, really. He just swapped them. And it was easy for him. Grab it. Throw it. There you go.
That's a fun gameplay element.
Ruffy could swap just about anything. But his job had him swap paintings for townspeople. Copy and paste, swap it, you name it. Life was perfect. Until one day,
Oh
a
no!
long-forgotten evil emerged out of the darkness. Devastation came over the riverside, and the end was near.
Oh no!
Now,
The end.
it was up to Ruffy to accept his destiny and swap the bad for good.
What is this song? It's like a fun 3D platformer, honestly.
Boom, shakalaka.
In a world where 3D art styles are, or I mean 3D platformers are,
Enough to save the world.
yeah, it's got like a very clear defined mechanic that looks like you could play with it in a lot of fun ways. cool idea.
Things might get rough, but you are roughier. And you will never swap alone.
Swappy has many friends. Ruffy has many friends.
Riverside.
Ruffy and the
PC and
Riverside.
Nintendo Switch this winter. Yeah, correct. This winter.
That's a fun
Oh,
mechanic.
winter.
I like the mechanic a lot.
Hey, every brand needs a mascot. and I
Just
think it's
swapping
not ours.
things.
Ruffy and the Riverside is barreling its way onto PC and Nintendo Switch this winter, so get it on your wish list now.
Our next section is a slight change of pace. This year, we'll start to get our hands on the first games developed in Unreal Engine 5. But we
Oh.
wanted to show you a glimpse of what games in 2024, 25, and beyond might look like. Expect startling tech demos and cutting-edge vistas as we give you a glimpse of the future of games.
It's time
What,
for
at the future
tech
games
demos?
show?
Question mark.
Outrageous.
Precisely.
Time for tech demos. UE5 looks crazy though. Like I said, I think what's exciting to me the most is how easy it is to build really big things as a single person or a small team. Like everyone that's gotten their hands on UE4, or I mean UE5, says that like they that by themselves could do things that would take them a 20 or 30 person team. And that's the truly interesting part of UE5 to me. Hey, Lid. Welcome back. Tech demos. You are now watching tech demos. Those particle effects are really good on Ancient Portal. But yeah, like when Vince Zampella got his hands, he's like one of the original Call of Duty founders.
And that was the inaugural
When he got his hands on
Unreal
Unreal 5,
showcase. And a warning
his
to
first
graphics
thought
cards
was
everywhere.
like, I by myself could have made Call of
Bursting
Duty
into
4.
flames from here. Be sure to head over to the FGS social channels if you want to see
Which is
more
a
Unreal 5
crazy
demos
thing to say,
as
because that's
and
like a
when they drop.
200-person
And while
team.
you do that, I am pleased to report the sighting
So,
of a friendly neighborhood world.
That's what's interesting to me about UE5.
Come on, let's see it then.
More than any graphical leap. Eight-bit adventure brawler rhythm based question mark? Battle of the Gods. That's pretty cool, actually. Breathless. That looks like a cool game.
Thanks to Ritual Studios for that face-melting first look at Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson, which is coming to PC in 2024.
Another double feature up next, focusing on Hammerwatch 2 and Paleo Pines.
We saw Hammerwatch 2 yesterday, or 2 days ago.
Dinosaur time.
Yes!
But this Paleo whatever game looks interesting. Oh, never mind. More farming. I'm out. Cheeky dinosaurs. Never seen dinosaurs described as cheeky before. Ah, dino farming. Paleopines. Yeah, I'm into this game. Yeah, I'm into this game. 16-bit ARPG, I'm in. I'll have to play the demo next week, 2 weeks.
Paleopines is coming on September 26th, and Hammerwatch 2 is coming soon. Stick them on your wish lists and watch out for the demos for both games, which will be available on Steam from June 19th.
Speaking of demos, our Ones to Play montage is back after its debut in the spring showcase earlier this year.
Ones to Play?
As we're going to show off a bunch of incredible games.
Meaning they're out
right
already?
after the show.
Or there's demos out already?
Yet I'm not ready to die out here.
World's worst handyman. Are people just angry at you because you suck at fixing their stuff? That's a funny idea. Stick it to the stick man. Like a highly stylized side-scrolling brawler. Twin stick shooter? Question mark? Oh, I remember this game. Looks gorgeous.
Thank you
That's
to
a short
all of the
montage.
amazing developers who submitted their demos for our Ones to Play montage. And remember, you can check them all out by heading to our dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
These montages have been like
Trailers
4
want to
games.
deliver an exciting update. In last year's summer showcase, we were proud to feature a selection of amazing games being created by Ukrainian developers under
I remember
exceptional
that.
conditions.
Slava Ukraina. This year, we're thrilled to confirm the release date for one of those games right now.
Puzzles for Clef is a cozy puzzle platformer set in a stunning world full of magic and mystery.
Much love to
It's
Ukraine,
on
man.
Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on July 27th.
That was a rough montage last year. It's hard to talk or hard to watch.
On the games from Ukraine that we featured during last year's show.
Okay, time for another trailer.
ready.
We've got a first look at gameplay from Station to Station, a wholesome simulator where you connect voxel railways to build thriving cities.
Oh, someone tag Razorback. This is the name of the... I can do it. Station to Station, I think, was the name of the train game. Pretty sure this is the one we saw in Wholesome. Yeah, this is the game. Really pretty game. Really pretty looking game, actually.
Ah, not a supervillain in sight. I think I could do with some tranquil train time, actually. Station to Station is coming to PC in 2023, and a demo is available right now.
Does that
so go check
mean
it out
that
after
there's
the
a
show.
supervillain game
Next up,
incoming?
we're taking a step into the world of fantasy with Ember Storm Entertainment's atmospheric base builder, Rekka.
Why did he just randomly say not a supervillain in sight? Rekka. Oh, there's houses on it. Yo, there's a house on the bird. Base building, but it's on a bird. Counterpoint Vinko, what if your base was alive? Control Hut. What a button prompt. Rika.
Don't forget to pack your boots as Rekka, Delightful
Rekka,
Chicken Cottage included, is coming to PC in 2024.
Okay, our friends at Sega have got a new trailer to share regarding Company of Heroes 3. Let's check it out.
Isn't this game coming to consoles or something? This game's been out forever. I'm pretty sure this is a console launch trailer. I know, I like how he just dropped that supervillain line in for no reason. Why would you say that about Rekka, Vinko? Yeah, this game came out forever ago, but I guess you can play it on console now, so.
Company of Heroes 3 is coming to PlayStation and Xbox on May 30th.
I don't know about you, Yuri, but I've got a feeling this next game is gonna be a good one.
Hey!
Wait a second.
It's the God musical.
You? That's me. In a role-playing musical?
Oh, she's in the game.
Wait. And we're about to be introduced to the
Oh,
new
that's funny.
romantical characters?
Oh my god.
Bring me my popcorn. Somebody get me some popcorn, please.
That's fun that she's in the game. Yeah, we're in on this, chat. I'm in. All the way in.
Been known most often as Pan.
These hosts are great. They're so good.
You still aren't telling me something. God, how can you even stand him? Still not a fan?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be.
What about Apollo?
Apollo was god of the sun and light, but our sun god had a reputation.
That hidden voice, it'll always play on loop. It'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
The singing is so good.
What side are you on?
I said I would just make things worse, and I was right.
Do you trust him?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Famous last words.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Are you here to challenge me? You don't know the first thing about me.
in the mood to make new friends.
No, Persephone was broken by the underworld. Holy.
Appreciate my finer qualities.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better. Why didn't you tell me what it was really all about?
We all have our sordid history. She sounds a little volatile.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy. That's the deal, right?
Best friends to the end.
That makes sense,
It's an
though.
adventure.
Stray Gods looks fantastic. That might be a play it on stream game.
That was awesome. And to celebrate, Laura has promised to perform a rap from
Honestly.
the game for us.
No, I haven't.
Are you sure?
No, I haven't.
Anyway, I'm so pleased to be able to reveal that, as well as PC, Stray Gods is coming to Xbox,
No, I
PlayStation,
haven't.
and Nintendo Switch on August 3rd,
I'm
2022.
in on that
If you're in
game.
it and Rahul Kohli is in it, I'm playing it. And now that we've got that out of our system, it's time for me to introduce a new section to the show. One that I'm calling the International Debut.
It's another world premiere, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, fine. But you don't spoil it.
These hosts are so good. I don't know who either of them are other than last time they hosted the show. Walter. Wake up, Walter. Yeah, creepy clown, I'm out. I'm out. I'm not going in the funhouse, actually. I will not be going in the funhouse, turns out. Music's super fitting, though. Well played. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So much nope. So much nope. So much nope. Nope, 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 nope. Reveal.
That was your first look at Reveal.
Oh, I love horror games. But our next game is all about driving to survive in an anomaly-filled exclusion zone.
Drive
Here's
to
Iron Wolf
survive.
Studios with a developer presentation about what to expect in Pacific Drive.
Pacific Drive.
Initially, it was very much a personal thing. You know, I grew up driving station wagons around the Pacific Northwest. I would go camping, I'd go out to the beach, I'd go on road trips with friends, and as an adult, I decided to start doing that again. So I got an old station wagon and I started going out on these trips. But, you know, I would go to abandoned industrial sites. I would go, taking the car up these tiny little dirt trails. And there was this vibe.
It's
this
cutting
feeling
back and
of being
forth.
out there in the woods with this old car. A very surreal experience. And that became, I think, the initial seed idea for the game. Pacific Drive is a run-based driving survival game. But when we started, we were very much just prototyping. We were getting the player into the car, having them drive around in the woods, and getting a feel of the space out there. What we quickly figured out is there's a lot of overlap between resource management and kind of plate juggling that you want in a good survival game, and taking care of a car, like making sure that you don't run out of gas and checking on your battery. It all eventually came to fruition with the garage, and us figuring out we wanted a safe space for the player to be the mechanic and to work on their
This is a
car.
cool
And
idea.
Taking these excursions out into the zone where you're grabbing resources and exploring and then coming back and being able to do it again. In most survival games, there's a focus on the player and keeping them alive, but for Pacific Drive, we wanted to turn that on its head a bit and put the emphasis on the car. It's the thing that's going to keep you safe when you're out in the zone, but that's only true so long as you maintain it. The player can still take damage, but the car itself is a good deal more complicated. There's different slots that you can put different equipment into. And
Yeah, this
customize
looks
your
really
car,
cool.
but things may happen to those parts. They may take wear and tear, they may get damaged and break or fall off. In which case you may have to craft replacement parts or scavenge for new things.
It's
out in the
not for
zone.
me,
You
but it
really
looks
care
really
about
cool.
Satisfying that fantasy of the player being a mechanic, like just taking care of this car and maintaining it while they're on the road. It's important for us to do this because that interaction helps build the player's relationship with the car, and that's something that we care a lot about for the game. So the zone is a pretty isolating and lonely place. When you're out on the road, your car is your only real travel companion, and we wanted to make sure that players had the ability to build a personal connection with the car.
Yeah, his audio is sick, actually.
We've also doubled down on that with the physical interactions as well. So every time you want to start the car, you have to turn the key, you have to get the engine to start, you have to put it in park manually. We built the whole game with these systems in mind because we want to create effectively a sandbox for these different dynamic moments to occur.
Sometimes when I'm driving the car, I find I have to swerve suddenly just to get out of the way of a saw blade or an electrical anomaly, and then I'm on my side in the woods.
It's the game ever.
That's fine then, because the first time I drove into the woods was as a teenager going about 40 miles an hour, but that's another story.
I spent an eternity climbing this super, super steep hill with my car. I finally got to the top, climb out of my car to get what I'm going after, and turn around, and there are broken bunnies just sticking all over it. They slammed on the gas and sent it barreling right back down the hill.
There was a time that I came around a corner and drifted too hard onto a cliff and rolled straight down the cliff and actually ran into a group of abductors and one of them pulled me straight into the gateway, and I made a safe exit from there, even though the storm was closing in.
Damn, that's crazy.
I think the experience I'm looking forward to players having the most is gaining that sense of companionship with the car. You know, sitting in the garage, looking at it, seeing all of these stories that have happened, the crazy escapes.
The customization
the
seems
repair jobs,
insane.
and really to feel like it's their car. I think that's going to be something really special.
That's a really cool idea for a game. There's a lot of weird stuff. It wouldn't shock me if there's a werewolf. Honestly. Seems like we got all sorts of strange things happening. Werewolves would not be out of the question.
To PC and PS5 later this year. And to
His
celebrate,
pitch voice.
we're giving away this custom-built station wagon. One of you lucky viewers could be driving home in style tonight.
Wait a minute, Yuri, that's literally the car from the game. You can't give that away. I think they're going to need it back.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, yeah, you knew. You knew, so let's just quickly move on while the producers put out some fires.
I'm the fire, aren't I?
You really are.
They're
Cookie
literally
Cutter's up
the
next.
opposite of the Guerrilla Collective people.
Metroidvania starring a badass android.
They're literally the opposite of the Guerrilla Collective people.
My name is Cherry. I'm different than that mass-produced junk.
Damn, okay, Cherry. Yo, the blood. The animations are sick.
I was built to entertain my creator. Lately, I can't understand what I feel anymore.
Oh, dude, these animations are insane. This might be worth playing just to watch what happens when you use stuff. When you use attacks. That's nuts. Metroidvania. You can see the map, which is feels good, man. I love this art style, though. Yeah, the detail is crazy. Cookie Cutter.
Cookie Cutter is coming to PC in 2023, so head on over to the Steam page.
Well, I think like I said, the implication I was created to entertain my creator.
Fans of
I don't know.
classic
I'm
top-down
thinking
GTA games might get a kick out
she's
of it.
flipping something there, Lid. Thinking that's the idea. Is you're probably a bot created for kind of not great reasons, assuming robots are sentient. What is this?
Cordell.
Bank robbery in progress. Harbor Mutual Bank on Mercer Street. Shots fired.
83 Adam, show us handling. Responding.
Isometric police game? Combat looks tactical.
We could be in for a police pursuit.
Suspect is now on foot. We need to end this now. He's running.
The scream is great. The precinct. It's cool looking.
The Precinct is a crime-fighting action sandbox game set in the 1980s. Basically everything that I love. And it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2024.
And with that, it's time for our final trailer.
No!
Of the night.
Oh, say it isn't so.
I know. Those of you who tuned into
No!
last year's Summer Showcase, you may remember Ludo.
This is
Broken
fun.
Board Game's terrifying
Don't be over.
psychological thriller about a person trapped in their own home.
It's a little bit PT, a little bit Edith Finch. Time for an update, don't you think?
I don't remember this game.
Peggy 18.
I don't remember. Ludo. Oh, I do remember this game. Never mind, I do remember this game. Spinny chair. Yep. That's horrifying, actually. Luto.
That was a brand new look
Not
at
for me.
Ludo, which is coming soon to PC, PlayStation,
Not
and
for
Xbox.
me.
So make sure it's on your wish lists. You can also check out the free demo for the game on Steam.
It's
The
Luto.
end of the show, folks.
No!
Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been so fun.
Wait a second, Yuri. Now my spidey sense is tingling.
Wait, what? You mean like FGS specific world premiere Spidey sense?
I think so.
One more thing?
That's what this is.
I guess that means there's one more thing then.
One more thing. What is our one more thing, chat? Let's see.
I'm going to tell you
Wolfskin?
a story
Okami?
about 3 extraordinary spirits united to face the
Small
darkness.
alien and a kitty. Samurai, small alien, and a kitty. Oh. Oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm in. Oh, it's a zombie? Ooh, the sound. Oh, you can play as the cats. Oh, you play as all 3.
3 incredible warriors defying
3 incredible warriors. I love it.
death. I, Kitsune, spirit of the forest.
Ah, the fox spirit.
And a part of it.
The spirit of the samurai. I am in. I am in. I am in. That is a horrible creature, though.
That was the spirit
of the samurai.
A stop-motion adventure
Yup.
inspired by Japanese mythology. Get it on your wish lists as it's coming in 2024.
That is very good.
It's safe to say this has been a blast. For me, anyway. Thank you so much for being my partner in voice acting.
That is a
crime
great
fighting,
one more
and
thing.
now show hosting, Laura.
Oh, you're so welcome, Yuri. Anytime. Literally, anytime you want it back. we'll be
Okay,
there.
okay. To our audience, thank you so much for tuning in. We really
They're
appreciate
great, though.
it. Also, a big shout out to our sponsor, Intel, and everybody who worked to make the Summer Showcase a reality.
Remember that you can find and wishlist every game seen in today's show on the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page. This is where you'll find all of the demos, too. Just Google Future Game Show Steam.
You can also read more about each game on GamesRadar.com and see extra content from our editorial team on the dedicated FGS social channels. I'm Yuri Lowenthal.
And I'm Laura Bailey. And this has been
Thank
the
you, Laura.
Future
Thank you,
Game
Yuri.
Show Summer Showcase 2023.
Laura, a legend of voice acting, of course. Closing montage. That game looks insane. Yeah, the Future Game Showcase is fun every time, man. I don't think she said who she's voicing, just that she's in it. Probably. I've heard her sing before. Yeah, we opened with the singing birds. We don't know anything about what the game actually is. It was called Headbangers Rhythm Royale or Rhythm Rumble, something like that. But they didn't show any gameplay, so I don't actually know what it is. Other than your pigeons and it's a rhythm game. But yeah, the future game showcase is really fun, man. It's really good every time. I think the Yuri and Laura combo is really good. Highlights for me, High Water, that first game they showed, tactical. They had the crazy musical number. Don't know what Headbangers is. Steel Seed looks cool. Love the environments. I wrote down Warhaven. Fretless was the like 16-bit RPG that's all music. Stick It to the Stickman, Stray Gods again. Cookie Cutter looks really good, and Spirit of the Samurai looks really, really, really good. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me.